Hey everybody, what's good? So, here we have OnePlus Nord. Happy days. Before I open it, I need to make a confession. I already recorded this once. However, the audio wasn't right, so I'm going to have to do it again. I'm not fancy, I've not got another new one, so this will be the one I'll be unboxing. However, before we crack on with that, let me share my disappointing news I had. So, this was pre-ordered about the 20th of July, off the top of my head. Out for delivery, supposedly, was supposed to be delivered on the 5th of August by Amazon. On the 5th of August, I woke up to an email stating that it wouldn't be delivered until the 22nd of August. Now, I don't know if that's Amazon not ordering enough stock with OnePlus, OnePlus not making enough stock or providing enough stock. I don't know how it works. However, bummed, proper bummed. A lot of people were bummed. So a lot of people on Facebook who weren't happy. A lot of people in community forums, etc. that weren't happy. But Sunday the 9th, woke up to another email. Your OnePlus Nord has been dispatched and will be delivered today. So that's why it's in my hands here on the 10th. It arrived 4 days after it should have, but way earlier than the rescheduled delivery. So I'm a happy bunny. So one of the things that I'm thinking about with this phone is if all is lived up to be with the hype, don't believe the hype. And if the camera is as good as they are saying, because it's supposed to be straight out of the OnePlus 8 Sony camera, 48 megapixel. Now, potentially, this could replace my OnePlus 7T. Who knows? But also, you've got the Pixel 4a just released. I've joined the waitlist for that. You never know. Got to see what takes my fancy. And then we'll have the Pixel 5 probably sometime in October. So who knows? Pixel 5, I think there's going to be in the mid 500s from what I've seen. The Pixel 4a is 349. So this was 379. So a little bit cheaper than this. But you know, I think for that sort of price, you're going to get a pretty good phone. So let's crack on. OnePlus Nord. Cool packaging. I like the shiny and the matte, solid from OnePlus as always. Got the bear. The bear always makes an appearance. My little dude. Welcome letter. I'm loving the teal blue. Quick letter there, which I'm throwing across the counter. Today, when a new phone hits the market, we often ask what are specs, but then we would be asking the wrong question, because if the experience is smooth, if the camera is powerful and the quality is exceptional, if everything works just the way we expect, do the specs really matter? OnePlus Nord brings a new focus and refinement to the essentials of a modern smartphone. As we rethink what goes into our phones, and also searching for ways to help you have a healthier relationship with your technology, and over time we hope to hold Nord as a source of positive change. In your hands is our first step in this new direction. It's not in my hands really, unless the letter's the one spin the new direction. That's the new direction right there. From the entire team who poured their heart, energy and sleepless nights into making a reality. Thank you for going on this journey with us. Stay true, the Nord team. Wicked. And you got some pictures in there of the team. Like it. Next, tray for the phone. Then we have the black sleeve. Warp charger 30. Wicked. One of the big things I love about OnePlus phones is the battery life is phenomenal and the charging is super quick. So I don't know, you can have a day at work, you can get home, plug your phone in, jump in the shower, 10 minutes, come back, you've got another 30, 40, 50% wrapped up in your phone, ready for a night out or whatever it might be. That really pleases me. A lot of phones have quick charge, but I like the OnePlus quick charge. Wicked. Love the red. Good nod to the first OnePlus, if you were partaking in that a few years ago now. I hope that this stays. I hope that when they're making the OnePlus 30, the OnePlus 50T, whatever they might be, they are still including the red, because I think that's a nice nod, and also it helps you know it's your cable, because I don't know of any other phone manufacturers using a red cable, so that's handy. Pop that to one side. In here we have silicone case. Always handy to have a silicone case. Personally, I really like a silicone case. The reason I like a silicone case is because if you've bought a coloured phone, you get to see the colour of the phone. So, tell me if I'm wrong. This here, this little cheeky shape, that looks like a 1 to me. Can you see? Looks like a 1. Might be a little nod to the OnePlus logo. Not sure anybody else has picked that up or spotted it. It might be completely in my imagination. Who knows? But I think that's pretty funky. So let's remove that sticker. Pop that to one side because I will be putting that on the phone. Little tray. We have SIM ejector. High set SAR value. Not a clue. What's this talking about on the back? Grams. That, if anybody knows what that is, let me know, because I don't know without googling it. Drop it in the comments below. Oh, quick start guide. Nice. So you've got the make it your own, so customization. Bring on the night. Take some credit. And then the on. So this is the Zen Mode. So I haven't really used Zen Mode on my 7T, but basically it's just to give you a break from your phone. If you feel like you've had a hard day, you've been on your phone too much, you can just whack on Zen Mode. You can still receive, you can still make emergency calls, I should say, and I think you may be able to choose to still receive calls if you wish, but you can completely lock it down just so you know nothing's happening on your phone, and you can make an emergency call if you so need to. So that's really cool. You've got a little section here, must knows how to do different things. The alert slider is something I really like. It's just nice because you can have your phone in your pocket. You could be in a meeting and go, oh, I need to switch my phone on silent, and you can quickly just flick it to silent without getting the phone out. I know that's something that iPhones have as well. They have the little toggle on the side, but not many phones have slidey buttons on anymore, and I really do like that. Got the safety information, so that's all the safety tack, and then we've got some stickers. Who doesn't love a sticker? Everybody loves a sticker, even if you don't stick it to anything. Still, some stickers. Let's move all this bump out the way and get to the main event, being the phone. So let's open her up. Savage. Love it. There's nothing quite like the feeling of opening up a brand new phone, taking off that bit of cellophane, unwrapping it, and I went with marble blue. Love it. Absolutely love it. Let's remove that sticker. Absolutely love it. If you can see the colours, really cool blue. Changes a touch in sunlight. It's you know, where it picks up the light, it doesn't change colour, but where the light hits it, it goes, you know, so more blue, I should say. Is it blue? Shiny, a little bit marbly. It's cool. And then round the outside, you've got a slightly different colour, which is a little bit deeper, the same as the ring around the lenses, if you can see that. The buttons on the side match the colour of the phone. You've got the microphone, SIM, you've got the charge port, speakers, up and down volume, the alert slider, the on off button, and at the top you've just got another microphone, I believe that is. On the front you've got your front facing cameras, which are 32 and I believe, let me just check, 32 and 8 megapixel. So that's pretty funky. Get some nice portrait mode photos out of that, I'm sure. And then on the back you've got the 3 cameras. You've got the big boy 48 megapixel, the 8 megapixel, the 5 megapixel for depth, and the 2 for macro. Now the 8 megapixel for ultra wide, love an ultra wide photo. Really nice to take a picture of a room, or you know, if you go into a cathedral, or you've got a nice outside landscape and getting a landscape. Ultra wide, lovely, really nice, get a good bit of cloud in there, so on and so forth. So let's turn it on. As I said, made a boo-boo, and I have already made this video once, so this phone is set up and ready to rock. But being dedicated to you guys, I made the video again, and that's what I want to do. So you know I try to make my videos as real as possible, and I like to be honest, so that's why I'm telling you the truth. You would have known, you would have noticed if the cellophane wasn't on the box, and you probably would have wondered why. I think some reviewers do sometimes open their phones and then they cut and then they have a go through them and they set them up and that kind of thing. It's not really something I want to be doing. So, oh, nice animation on the background, really nice animation. Let me unlock the phone. There's the animation, can you see that? That's wicked, I like that. Let's take a selfie and show you guys what we're working with. Not bad, not bad. Hair's looking a bit bedraggled, but what can you do? There you go. Let's take a photo of the bear. You can see what I'm doing. Here it is, Mr. Bear. Now, I don't think that's a bad photo. I think when you zoom in, you know, to his feet and to whatever, you've got a good bit of difference in the colours. The light's not the best, but it's looking pretty good. Let's have a go at the macro. So let's take a normal photo and then we'll take a macro photo. Move closer. Yes, I will. I've moved closer. So we have standard and macro. There's your standard. There's your macro. Now you're probably not going to be able to see on there the difference. So these photos will be uploaded and I will note which is which. And in my opinion, that macro camera isn't worth however much it costs to put in the phone, because that is doing absolutely nothing. And I think you will agree with me when I put those photos up in the camera review that that lens is doing absolutely nothing. So OnePlus, take note. If it's not going to be worth it, don't bang it in the phone. You know, then maybe they're trying to tick a box on a spec. I don't know. So let me show you this. This is funky. You've got this little tab here just to try and keep the dust and the dirt, the grime, the grunge, and maybe a little bit of water out of there. This phone isn't waterproof, but there is some elements where they've tried their best to help keep the phone a little bit waterproof. So if I pop out the SIM tray here, you can see the red rubber ring around there. That rubber ring is just to try and give it a little bit of waterproofing. Now OnePlus are really hard on their phones. If you've watched any of their videos and stuff, they are pretty hard in their testing and they like to do things. Now to get IP ratings official, I think it's quite expensive, and they would rather just do it themselves, buy machines and test it to their own satisfaction rather than having a body test it for them. So Android 10, Oxygen OS 10. I know this has already been updated since it's come out because I had the updates come through onto my phone. Now I will use this. I will let you know how I feel about the battery life, how I feel about the cameras, the video, all that kind of stuff, and my overall impression, and I will let you know whether or not it will replace my 7T. Love the colour, the size, fits in my hand nice. I haven't got massive hands. I love the animation when you unlock it, 90 Hz screen. So I'm enjoying that so far. I will get back to you. I'll make another video. Peace out. Thank you very much.